our main goal was to make a complete shopping system using RFID interface and interface it with database. Uh, and I guess we have a intercom module as well. That was one of our goal, and we were successfully able to finish what we had for our target. Our first semester milestone was we were able to do a two-way communication, and our second semester we started with designing our server application using a client-server model. We finished our intercom module. The technique we used in our first semester for designing the intercom module, for second semester we had to redesign it, and Beck took the lead on designing the analog circuitry for communication, and Hamad took the lead for designing the power supply and doing all the PCB and simulations. And yeah, so right now we have a system. This is a card system that's ready to use. And Beck, you want to start?
Well, the way it works, this is our reader. It's a kind of prototype. So these are our cards. We just put names on it, as you see, Bluetooth headset, hair dryer. You can find much items. And when you're ready to work,
Yeah.
you remember.
So this card would be in the idle state right now. It's it's ready to use, and as it says, like we have to press 1 to use the card. So we instantiate this object. You're pressing 1. So if you just press 1, it will like scan your member card. Now you have to scan your member card. So each member will have its own member tag. So when you swipe it, I mean like when you scan it, it will search the database, and it will tell like what the user is, and it will create an object in that server. So all the data handling is done in the server. So this is the client and that's the server, and we have designed our client server model in such a way like we can have n numbers of systems, and the server will be able to send it. So if you just scan it, so Mark Hill card ready. So the card is ready, and you can put in products.
So use that already have enough information about
Exactly. So this is the GPS module we have. So you do that, it will create a GPS. Then the server, how it does is every time it sends the data, we are framing the data with the username data and a control header on top and a checksum. So at the end, like the data is not lost. So if you put like this is a member tag, it's not a valid. So if you scan it, it will show you item not found.
Okay.
And if you put in more products, then
It's just similar to the items in the car.
exactly.
Yes.
And now we have, if you want to go to the menu, we can press a star and remove item, just press 2, and it will, so it removes the item and it gets the total back. And now we have our communication as well. So at this point, if you want to talk at that system, we can just press 6. That's how to call our operator. We can just go like this or call operator. So intercom is activated. So now you have to say,
If you want to talk, you press the button and you talk. But there's no button on that other system, always on as soon as you press that button.
so you're like,
So you can.
hello. And over there, if they speak, I can hear from here, and I can press this
Can you
palm.
speak?
You can
Say hello. Say hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say one more time.
On the
we heard it. Yeah. Say one more time.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. So the switch is controlled using microcontroller and Zigbee.
And there is no push button on the other system, so it's kind of only when the customer has a question, only he has to press the button and ask his question. But the customer representative, he doesn't have any other. It's automatically his receiver and his transmitter, they're always automatically on and off depending on what the customer wants to do on his system. So that kind of nicely eliminates the push button.
Yeah, in the real world scenario, what we are thinking is there will be a person sitting at the server, like who will be answering questions. So like if you have some questions over here, like what's the price for that item, like, and he will be like answering it, and I can hear it. And if I don't want to do it, I can just abort it.
Or you can ask the aisle number or
Exactly.
where is that?
Exactly.
So what if I say, can I get back to you, so am I gonna get a hold of you then?
What do you mean by hold of me?
Like,
Oh.
if you have some question I cannot answer right away, I need to check with my manager, so how do I get back to you?
Well,
So you need to ask the customer to call back?
That's a really good question. Actually, we haven't designed a system like that, which
Okay.
could have a, where like a server can have a, find the card system.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but we were thinking.
it will be hard to, because even if you do something, you don't know if the person is still using that card anymore or not. If you call them, maybe you already.
No, I'm not
checked
talking
out.
about an hour from now,
Yeah,
just
maybe
talking
that
about a
right
few
away.
minutes
Few
from now.
minutes.
Oh, a few minutes.
So
You
in
can
that
hold it?
case, you just ask them to call back. I mean, right now,
Oh.
based on your system,
Mm.
right?
Right now
Or can you
we-
keep holding on to the button to keep talking?
Yeah, that's
But
how it
there's-
works right now.
For if you're customer service, there's no button for you.
I understand that, I'm just
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
for the
yeah,
customer.
Mhm.
So you have to keep holding on to the
Yeah,
button.
Yep.
Because we thought we could use something like where it's always on to, but we don't want the customer to forget or something, and that way it'll be hard for, that way, you know, his system will always be on. Otherwise, as soon as he releases the button, because he has to release it anyways, as soon as he releases, then it just turns off his receiver.
So
Another question,
sure.
silly question. This is a screen should be in the client side, the customer's chart, right,
Yeah.
card?
yeah,
Oh, okay, that's,
The initial plan was, they have a very big LCD panel here, so they can communicate with the, not the push button, with the touch screen.
okay.
It was about $400 to $600, and they didn't
Understandable,
have a button,
yeah,
yes.
okay, yeah, that's good.
so we can go back to our regular mode where we can scan our products. I think we should have a bunch of smaller ones as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are also the small ones we have. You just slide it. Adds to the system. Now, if you want to check out, just if you don't know the shortcuts, the star is like a hotkey you can press, and it will display all the options that you have. So if you want to do checkout now, just press 3. It will do the processing. It's not. It gives you the total, your transaction ID, and you want to pay with, and you want to print a receipt. So you press 4, and if you want to pay and you don't want to print receipt, it will, you can pay 5. So let's try it and print a receipt. So if you do this one, it will send to the server and this will send to the printer. Right now I've just hooked into a PDF, so it should, there's a document popping out. If you open it, it should list all my receipt, and the card is back again. And let's go to the server. I can